and Tracy. What up, Jordan? Let's see. Get us going. Oh, yeah, there she goes. She's coming in. Hey, girl.
Shalom. Thank you for having this. And it doesn't matter when we have it. Like, I'm just grateful that you're going to give us some knowledge, some...
And you see, I'm in a different location, guys. We're standing up. I know the last 2 weeks we were seated. I do have a chair, so if you need me to make modifications, let me know, and I can pull out the chair for modifications. But for today's workout, we are standing up the entire duration. So to get us warmed up, we're going to get it started. And you know I like to move the full body. So we're going to drop those hands up overhead, and we're going to pull all the way down. And for those of you that saw the video I posted earlier, someone was asking how to run post-stroke. I did a breakdown of how you do that. The full video is loaded on YouTube. I did a breakdown a little bit on Instagram. The field video shows you different exercises you need to do to strengthen your body to get yourself to run post-stroke. And someone was mentioning, well, what if your affected arm doesn't work? As I was saying in the video, you have to over-exaggerate on that affected side to get the arm to move, which literally forcing that affected side to swing and push harder than your non-affected side. So even though we're doing this, I'll show you what that looks like. This is a normal swing. You literally will have to throw the arm up without throwing your body out of place, but you literally want to swing to get that arm up. It's the same with this exercise, going overhead, swing it up, and drop it back down. And you already know we do 25 on each side. On everything we do. And when y'all see Connie stopping, guys, she's not trying to get out of the exercise. She does all the admin. So she's putting stuff in here as we're talking.
Thank you. I was like, no. And so if you do need a break, it's okay to. And if you have questions or comments, that's what I'm stopping to do. But yes, I want to look back at this and see me getting stronger. And I feel it. I already know my stamina is getting better. Crap, I lost track. I can't talk and count.
You know I'm not counting. I never count. So guys, listen, you might end, if you follow me, you might end up doing 50 on each side. If you follow Tanya, you will do exactly 25.
Yeah, we count 25 times ooh-wee. And like you'll see on some of the movements, I have to break it up into 5s or 10s, but like you have to start somewhere. Thank you.
Yeah, Lynn, are you getting it in with us today?
Now or catch.
And let's bring the heart rate down. And like I was showing you in the video for the running, someone asked how to actually, what does this do exactly? The strength and stamina days. So I start off with the full body warm up, dropping the arms up overhead, and incorporate move the legs, works the full body to warm it up. And if you're doing this with us, I'm already sweating. But what we do is we make modifications for those that may not be able to stand up and need a chair or they don't have correct balance. But it's strength and stamina is a full body workout to regain, what is that? Strength and stamina. Whether you're trying to build it up, trying to build up strength, getting into workout, if you're trying to get back into doing something, so all of the above.
Yes, I'm so glad.
With us today.
And the thing is that you guys can watch this, and even if you haven't had a stroke, you can do all these moves. Like Tracy shows, there's ways to modify it. You can add weights, you can do things, but we are both stroke survivors. And I know for me, getting back into my fitness has been really hard. And it's hard when I work with other people who don't understand having a stroke and that I can get off balanced and that things are harder. You look at me and you say, she looks fine. But Tracy knows how to just push me just enough, but also help me work on my stamina.
See, and you love to see how Tany's talking. I started to have her do that. So with that strength and stamina, it allows her to still talk and do the exercises. So we're building that stamina, building that endurance to keep moving. So we have it, we went right down into squats. So I'm kind of doing a wide leg stand squat. squat versions. You want to target a little more your inside of your quads. You can do a plie squat, which I'm doing right now. That's turning your feet east and west on that plie squat. Actually, I'll add that again. We're gonna keep going with the regular squat. Because I want to confuse you. We're gonna go with the regular squat. And you see incorporated full body. I'm driving the hands out. Driving the hands forward. It's gonna help you move the full body. Of course, if you need to work on balance, the hands are throwing you off, you can hold on to the wall as you go down. To help you, you can squat into a chair as such to help you if you need. But we want to keep the body moving. So that's what we're looking at, moving the full body. And again, 25 on each one. From that, guys, we're going elbow to knee. And so I don't want you to teach yourself. So when I say elbow to knee, a lot of people just be like this and like, okay, I can make it happen. No, I want you to touch it. Touch the knee. And I'll stay on one side so you guys don't get confused. But if you want to push yourself, you can alternate sides. Grab in, and you can alternate to the other side. And I really want you to force the crunch, bringing it together. Drop that arm up overhead, drop down. Really engage in working your obliques. So if you're working and you want to get rid of your love handles, you want to definitely be hitting these. There are different names. I call it elbow to knee crunch. Some people call it, when you do both, they call it steam engine. But the best way to remember, drop that elbow to that knee and crunch your body. And it's opposite side. So that's engaging your obliques. Child, y'all about to have me get undressed. I'm hot.
Whew. I know. We do have a shirt. We got it.
I'm trying to think what I have on under here before
Okay. So I love Lynn said, I have to hold on to my chair or I fall. That's why this is about rebuilding that balance. So if you need to hold a chair, you need to hold the wall. I was there just a couple months ago where I was still having, and on some positions you see me have to grab. So it's just about getting that practice in so then eventually you can not need our chair or our wall. I will tell you, do one side though, holy smokes. I like the switching. You don't feel the burn as much.
You get all the burn when you hit one side. So you can hold the chair or the wall in and hold onto the wall as well. So again, if you're working on your balance, you want to definitely make sure you're careful. Hold onto the wall or the chair to do these exercises. I'm going to switch sides. Drop in, focus, and then you see me, hand is on the wall, arm up overhead, drop down, crunch. And it gets you to make sure you put that leg all the way down and send that arm up overhead, put it down together. And I'll be honest, holding on to something to me kind of feel like it's hard.
Oh, because you can't wiggle. You're probably. I can just tell you.
You need to do it for balance and to make sure you're safe. Make sure. I know, Tony, today is a burner, but I don't.
No, it's good. And
you get addressed like I would like to, so yeah, it's hot.
It was good to see like my right side is weaker, like that burnt a lot more. So to just get me more evened.
Yeah.
You can be in your sports bra.
I don't think it's a full support bra. I had to think about it. So if we do anything, listen, I'm a little too top heavy to be. I had to think about what I had on. So that's why I didn't get undressed.
Yeah, keep working out with us. You're not learning from me. So if you're watching here and you're like, what is this? Look at Tracy's body. It shows the example and the reason and all of her pages. That's why I was like, hey, Tracy, I need you to whip my little noodly arms into shape. So
she's doing great, guys. She's doing great. So, Tony, I'm going to throw a new one at you
okay.
today. I don't think we've done lunges a bunch.
No, we have not.
So, in order for me to do this one, I'm gonna give y'all a few different modifications so to make sure your posture is correct. Make sure you're doing these correctly. So, I'll start off first, guys, with what the chair. So, holding on only for the purpose of me to get your form correct. So, I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna break it down. So, I have my right leg back, my left leg forward. So, the thing with the lunge, you basically want to create a rectangle in between. Trying to make sure I give y'all numbers. You want to create a rectangle. So front knee is bent 90 degrees, this rectangle in between. That's what we have here for that lunge. So I'm holding on to this for your balance. And as you extend this leg, you squeeze the glute, drop back down, and squeeze. And as you're squeezing the glute, you should feel yourself squeezing the glute, guys. So you're squeezing that glute, working your hamstring, working your quads, guys. You want that motion here for your lunge. So what this would look like, you both not holding the chair, guys. Stepping out. And literally, I tell people when you worry about making that front knee at 90 degrees, the back knee is automatically gonna come down. So focus on this. I'm pressing, putting the weight in the heel of my foot, not in my toes. So the weight is in the heel. Pressing through the heel of my back foot. I'm on the toes of the bottom of my foot. I squeeze, push up, and drop back down. There are different versions of lunges, guys, but right now, today, without me breaking down all of them, we're going to focus on this one. And while Tony's doing that, I'll see what Lynn is saying. You have a question? Wait. I have a question. I can't open my hand. Do you think stress ball is helpful? Oh, yeah, stress ball is definitely helpful. I could work on that later, do a video for you for that, which I do have a bunch on my YouTube channel, but the stress ball is good because it'll help you with the motion, opening and closing and getting that circulation and blood flow, and it's like stretching. So again, we're just working on a simple lunge. I don't want to talk about any other forms, but a simple regular lunge is what I want you at right now. Squeezing, drop down, and squeeze. And if you want to know how you incorporate the hands in this one, drop down, bring it back down. And with this one, try to take the arms up overhead. What that looks like, me facing you. Yep, and keep it moving, guys. Let me see. Lynn, what are you saying no to? Let me see. Oh, Marlon, there you go. Did you see the video of me running? So were you asking me to show you how to run, or were you asking me if I could run? I don't know. So I did a video for you with me running outside this morning, and then also I broke it down with steps that you would do to prepare your body to run post-stroke. So I didn't know if you were saying what were the steps to get you back to running, so I kind of broke it down. We're gonna switch legs as I'm still talking. So right leg is forward this time, left leg is back. So everybody knows my left ankle does what it wants to, so I always have to reposition that a bunch of times when I'm doing that. And if you notice, this leg goes out when my right side went perfect. Good job. So my first couple, my lunges, always gotta warm up. So you're gonna get the crazy face of my first couple because I have to warm that foot up. Cause even though the surgery was, I don't know, the latest surgery I had was October, it's hard to be in. And it still hurts like heck. So warm it up and I'll show you what it looks like sideways. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's not really trying to cooperate with me today. Whew.
So with that, do you do like you were like that's tough, so like would you just do one or two and then switch to the other side, or like what? Because what's the difference between, like, I know you need to like stretch things and work on it, so it's like if you never do it, of course it's never going to get better, but like when you have a hard time, what kind of count do you try to? Obviously we don't push our bodies. If your body's like, hell no, you don't ever do that, but like
I always tell people, do not do everything that I do. So So my toes don't like to bend, but at the same time, it's like breaking. I keep pushing it because I want to break up any scar tissue. So the thing is, I can take the pain. So the pain that I'm applying to myself is not re-injuring myself. It's enough pain to therefore I can get full movement in it. So it's the same as if your fingers or any part of your left side, affected side of your body is not moving, I still pull it and stretch it and do things like that. So when people are doing it, you're like, oh, that kind of hurts. It hurts. It feels like you're stretching me. And so the thing is the same with my foot. Yeah, it hurts. And guess what? Reality is the pain that's on there, guys. So I was starting it off to get my body used to doing that movement. I had to break through the uncomfortableness, and it's kind of like warming it up for now my body to be like, okay, I'm good. I can take it now. So it's like, say for instance, you say, hey, I can bust and do a split. You may not always be able to jump right down into a split. You might have to stretch a little bit to get your body to do a split. And then once you stretch, you're like, oh, okay, now I'm sitting in my split deeper. So to answer that question, I do push myself, but at the same time, listen to your body. Don't injure yourself. I know how far I can push myself. So like Tony was saying, would I just stop and not do that side? No, I stopped, take a rest like I did, shake it off, go back to it, stop, shake it off. So it'll take me longer to do that side, but I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna still do it.
And so Lynn was just saying stress balls give you carpal tunnel syndrome. I just know that sometimes, and I've asked my physical therapist, I'm not talking on that because I don't know that, but there were some things I asked and they're like, for right now to get you back, this is okay. So I don't know if what that is with stress balls, but I do also know that like we're kind of in a different group.
Yeah, so it's in a different, I always tell everybody, I'll give you information based on what I did and based on my expertise. And I always say, also, you always want to check your physician. If they tell you not to, then you may have a different situation than I do or I'm recounting myself. So for me to get my hand to work, I did not necessarily use a stretch ball. I used a bunch of balls that I would hold to get grip and get function and get mobility in my hand. So there's different levels of balls. The stretch balls, some people may not like because of the carpal tunnel, because that constant movement. But there's different levels of balls, guys, that you can use. Like, and mine weren't stretch balls. I had a bunch of different sensory balls that I used. The ones with like the different pins and needles in them, and then some of them were hard and some soft. So again, always consult your physician. But for me, I use those, but not to the extent of stress balls. So again, everybody's gonna be different, guys. Thank you, Lynn.
Yeah. No, it's good, and it's a good topic to talk about because some people be like, I never heard that, or I didn't know that, or so it's always good. Like we said, we are not doctors. Please always consult your doctor and your physical therapist.
Yeah, we've been done with that one.
Yeah.
Next one we're going to for that is we're gonna do a little movement. We're dropping the body down, side to side. So I'm gonna say to Tani, we don't want her to drop down on the head for that side to side. So I'm gonna tap the floor. Tani, I want you to go across the body.
Okay.
Because you may be dealing with vertigo or anything that may throw you off. So dropping down to the floor, coming back up, may irritate you. So Tanya is going to take her body and want her to focus on twisting the body across. So therefore, you're still hitting obliques and you're working each side of the body. I'm going to take you down, hitting the floor. So do what you can, guys.
So awkward.
Do what you can and what's best for you and your ability. Dave, you still on here? You going down to the floor, brother, because I know you can do this. Don't try to do what Tony's doing. The ones that I know can move, y'all better get your bodies up and move. All the way down to the floor. Tap the floor.
Ow!
Trying not to hit myself in the face with my head. What's the problem, Tony?
I smacked my.
Y'all already know I'm not counting, so don't ask me what number we're on, but it is still 25 on each side, guys. Stay there. All right, I moved my phone. You sore, Lynn? Okay, we'll see you later. Great job for hanging in there.
Yeah. Just even if it's just a little bit. We love it. And if you come back and do it later,
that's good for you. I'm trying to make sure I stay in the camera. So I was going back.
And so then my hopes is then the next time, what I've found is if I do have to go down, I would just try one side. So then like that's a way that I would build myself up to it.
Hold up. Jen is talking about, oh, you don't count. Jen, you already know I don't count. Yes, I made you count. You don't have to count because if you just follow me, we gonna do more than the number I give you. So y'all better know. I'll tell you a number, but it's on you if you choose not to count. Because I'm gonna keep going.
She just
so
goes.
If I say your number 25, you look for me to count. Anytime you told me, ask me what the count was, guarantee I gave you more to do. So y'all better learn.
She's like, keep going.
Catch your breath, the child is hot.
This is probably the quietest you guys ever hear me because I'm just sucking wind and then I'm counting. I haven't developed the skill yet to count and talk at the same time.
But that's what I was forcing you when she was talking. I went right to the exercise guy to try to push her to build that endurance up to be able to talk. We're going to end off with a straight kick. So it's going to be kind of like a stretch at the same time. We're ending off. So we're going to reach to the toe, but standing reach to toe. So those of you who are on here still working on balance, safest will be to hold on to something. I'll show you. So opposite hand, opposite leg. I want you to really try to tap that toe.
Ooh!
You got it? Yeah, but you don't have to hold.
Oh no, we got a hold, girl. Like, ugh.
So literally stretching that leg all the way up and out. Tapping that toe.
Yeah, this is a great way to work on multitasking.
It is. Y'all already know what Jen just told y'all. I don't count, so I don't know what number y'all love.
That was 25 on one side for me.
Other side, guys.
We might have to start doing this earlier in the day. It's too hot.
I told you it is. I am definitely sweating today. I'll make sure I got on the proper clothing next time so I can get dressed to sign in. Oh, and what I would tell you about when I'm doing left arm to this right leg, I really got to concentrate to make sure the left arm reaches the toe because it'll swing. Scapula still may be tight at times, so does it want to swing all the way over? So I'll force it. Whew.
Whew. Almost there.
Oh, I didn't put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Thankfully, they didn't call.
25. Huh.
Oh, no. Like, she made sure she got that in real fast, y'all. She said she's not doing an extra one past that.
I felt that in everywhere. All the muscles. My tummy, my booty, my arms, my legs. It's so good.
The multitasking, I've been working on that in therapy. You got that, Nikki. Multitasking. You gonna get it together.
And something I want to share while Tracy is breathing.
And we're gonna stretch while Tony is talking.
Also, if you don't realize, I don't know if I have any fellow anxiety buddies. This is a really good way for me to experience good moments with working out, because a lot of times I get nervous. I'm sure like some of you guys. And so I deter away from it. So the more times that I can do this and feel okay afterwards and not get a migraine and not feel crappy, then I can remember, hey, and also I'm building up my stamina, my strength as I'm doing it.
Absolutely. And if you're on here or catching us later, you're in Houston or surrounding areas, guys, July 27th, we have a stroke survivors event. For survivors, none anyone who wants to come out, have a great time. Y'all already know. Tracy does everything with exercise and fitness. So we're going to be working out. We're going to be moving our body. Julie asked if we can do a run or walk outside. So guess what? Absolutely. So what we're going to do is before the event starts, those that want to participate in the run/walk, whether it be a mile or if you guys want to do more, I will put the details on that. That's going to be before. I'm going to give you some spoilers too, since we are live. We have some performances for stroke survivors. Tony Hickman is going to be performing, guys. Y'all know she's a singer/poet, all of the above. Beautiful, female, strong stroke survivor. She's going to be performing at the event July 27th, guys. So she's going to be bringing, so y'all make sure y'all come ready to have a great time. We're going to stretch forward. And if you have any other requests of, hey, can we add this to it? Or if you are a performer of some sort and you would like to participate in the event, also reach out to me, let me know. But Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas, San Antonio, surrounding areas, just a short drive. Come on out, have a great time. Support us. Meet me in person. Tell me the things that I can help you with to further your recovery and get better, building your strength. We're going to make it happen, y'all. We got some great people, great information, resources, neurologists out there. Listen, all the free gifts and prizes too. You're going to be leaving, going home with things from t-shirts to put on. We got a bunch of great stuff happening. So make sure y'all take advantage of that. Hit the eBot link, register for that. It's a free event, and that's July 27th, guys. But this weekend in LA, Los Angeles, June 28th, Friday, Maddie, Tawny,
And
Joe, and a bunch of beautiful people will be having a Stroke Survivor Summit in LA and surrounding areas. So go to Tawny's page or hit her link. You can register for that. That is this Friday to get the information for that. So, guys, that is the end of our workout. I hope y'all feel good.
Thank you. Yes, I need to go get some water, suck in wind. Oh, that's okay. There are going to be more. So don't worry, there will be more. Please message us. Let us know where you're at. It helps when you're like, I want one, but I'm like, where are you at?
Yeah, it'll be more. It'll be more, guys. So yes, we'll see y'all. You can go to my page. The link is in my bio for you to register.
It's also in mine.
The link is in Connie's bio as well for you to do the one for this Friday.
And for Tracy's too. All the info.
Later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right.